Hello, greetings to everyone. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whatever your times you're watching this pre-recorded video. For today's topic, we're going to tackle about the flexible learning environment, specifically the online resources, educational sites, and portals. Due to the recent pandemic, many industries worldwide are now adapting to the new normal scheme, one of which is the education sector. However, it still doesn't mean that learning has also stopped. Fortunately, there are various websites and online platforms that provide easy access to at-home learning resources for students in the various age groups and grade levels. Now let's define what is online resources, educational sites, and portals. When we say online resources, educational sites, and portals, they are the websites that supports different educational sectors by providing access to relevant information and tools to each group served. Instructors can find valuable educational resources to develop their teaching, and by using these portals, they enhance the student-centered learning. The purpose of all educational portals is to provide a focused resource for educators to make the use of internet more effective. Educational portals fill a specific niche as a resource for a defined audience of educators. As a tool designed to support the educational objectives of teachers and learners, they provide access to resources for enhancing the educational opportunities of contemporary learners. Since these portals target a focused audience, they are vertical portals.
What is a website? A website is just a collection of documents or files that you can access through the internet, and usually they look something like this. Now, in order to be able to look at a website, people use a program called a browser. The most popular browsers are Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorers, and Safari. What is web portal? A web portal helps in search navigation, personalization, notification, and information integration, and often provides features like task management, collaboration, and business intelligence and application integrations. Web portals are known simply as portals. So now let us differentiate what is a website and web portal. A website focuses on attracting more users, that is driving traffic, while a web portal is for specific users. It in a way restricts or limits the web traffic and allows only specific users to visit the portal. A website does not ask for a login ID and password from the users visiting them, while a web portal, every time a user tries to open it, login credential is required. These credentials are user-specific and are different for every user. A website is publicly accessible. That is, anyone on the internet who knows the URL can visit the website and see its content. While a web portal is privately accessible and only members of the portal can visit and see its content, user their login ID and password.
There are four generally recognized classifications of web portals. First is the horizontal portals, second is the vertical or niche portals, third is the enterprise information portals or VORTals, and the last one is the B2B portal. So, what is horizontal portals? It is used as a platform to several companies in the same economic sector or to the same type of manufacturers or distributors, such as Excite, Lycus, MSN, or Yahoo, that provide services such as news, entertainment, weather, stock information, email accounts, or private links to other searching or sponsored sites. So, second is the vertical or niche portals. Vertical or niche portal provides to public audiences searching for specific content or interest. Third is the enterprise information portals, also called as the enterprise resource portals or corporate portals. It is to provide restricted access to private resources of an organization. The last one is the B2B portals or the Goodman and Clean 2002. Sometimes it is referred to as industry portals that are relatively new phenomenon designed to sell particular goods to consumer online, and they are corporate in nature, yet vertical in application.
Educational web portals would best fit into the vertical portal category. Educational web portals are web portals designed to give users a resource for locating and navigating to web-based resources that support educational endeavors. These resources may include links to web pages and files with information provided to a specific educational exercise, links to external websites. Websites that are not part of the educational portal, illustrations of concepts including animations, means for assessing software, communication tools, and other electronic resources employed in teaching and learning.
Types of classifying educational portals. The first one is educational resource portals. Educational resource web portals mimic the traditional format of vertical web portals and are the more recognized type of educational portals. Others refer to this as networking or resource-based portals. The primary purpose of this type of educational portal is to provide a publicly accessible, organized mapping of external educational web pages and websites available on the internet. In order to facilitate the search for relevant resources, the portal designer will employ a variety of categorization. The classification of resources may include subject matter, instructional level of students, instructional objectives, types of instructional activities, elements of teaching or learning process, or theoretical views of education. Using this approach, the educator is able to complete a focused search for a specific resource needed.
The first one is Excitement. It focuses on humanities. Excitement is a goldmine for teachers, students, and parents looking for high-quality materials on the internet in the areas of literature and language arts, foreign languages, art and culture, history, and other social studies. Then the second one is Goens. It focuses on science and mathematics content, where PrimarySchool.com AU 2006 offers free primary school lesson plans and resources. The website Goens.com has been named one of the finest website builders for K-12 math and science teachers. Goens.com is one of 8 recommended mathematics websites and one of 9 recommended scientific websites, according to District Administration, the magazine for K-12 education leaders. Most notably, Goens.com is the only website that is approved in both mathematics and science categories. The third one is Microsoft Education 2006 and Technology.com Portal for Educators 2006. It offers comprehensive list of teacher resources and open educational resource sites. The website sites were mostly made up of simple hypertext documents that contain text-based information and links to other documents that could be distributed globally. The first adopter of this new technology were university academics looking for a more convenient way to submit their work, while simultaneously looking for additional interesting research sources from other institutions. Then, Microsoft is a set of desktop apps that lets you make documents, presentations, spreadsheets, and other things.
There are 2 primary aims of educational portals. First, to provide an organization with available information or links to outside information. So every organization is dependent upon information for its survival. In order for managers to take action that will yield effective results, they need information that is accurate, timely, complete, and relevant. It is the concept of sharing vital information, details, stats, or insights across departments to create a more efficient organization. Second, to restrict access to resources or information within the confines of a given website. So these resources may include links to web page and files with information provided for a specific educational exercise, a website application, or online channels that enable web users to be able to predict what the user is referring to at a given time.
Hello, my name is Mel Samantha T. Panogaling, and I'm here to discuss the second type of educational portals, which is the instructional resource portals. Portals that provide resources for the educational or instructional activities of a specific group of individuals are similarly to enterprise resources portals or cooperate portals, also known as enterprise information portals, provide restricted access to private resources of an organization. These instructional portals provide a centralized location for the delivery of instructional materials to a private audience. It targets the audience as specific learning community that portal serves. This is an educational institution but is not limited to them. Instructional portals are gateways that use a password or firewall to limit access to educational resource to a restricted group of people. The example of instructional materials are the print, like textbook, pamphlets, handouts, study guides, and manuals.
In continuation of institutional resource portal, since each educational community has unique needs and resources, the instructional portal will include many resources of value to the members of that community. So, students and teachers can use an instructional web portal to access online teaching materials, course registration systems, and other data. Commercial software is available through our network or internet connection at some educational institutions. The use of password restricts access to the instructional portal in these instances. The University of North Carolina Chapel Hills, or my.unc.edu portal is an example of an instructional portal utilized by a higher education institution or CASIL 2004. As educational institutions make that transition to delivering more technology and network resources, they are discovering that giving a centralized yet personalized starting point for obtaining these resources is beneficial. The instructional portal enables quick access to the institution's computer network's primary resources. This serves as a single starting point for community members to access the relevant institutional resources.